Hello, my name is Kyle.
I'm Matt.
I'm Alex.
I'm Rachel.
This is Tony.
And we are Pseudo Adults. Kapow! Welcome to episode 194 of the Pseudo Adults podcast. It's a program where we watch shows and movies and play some video games, and then we talk to each other about them. Sometimes we have our own creative stuff that we do and we enjoy, and we're like, hey, if we could do it, maybe you could do it. And if you do it, hey, tell us about it too. I want to check it out, and maybe what's your style? Show you my style. What's your style? Ex Pseudo Adults.
Yeah, there you go. Have you ever seen the angry video game nerd talk about his big old stinky poo? Well, then you got a lot more of that coming from Space Zambonie, because we talk about butts all the time.
I believe it. We love it.
Go to youtube.com/SpaceZamboni, SpaceZamboni.com. Check out all the cool stuff. Stool.
There you go. Freudian slip.
Yeah, holy shit.
Exactly.
Freudian slip.
That was also a Freudian slip. Check out all the cool stuff we're doing. We have a lot of fun things coming out. Music videos. We got podcasts. We got games we're working on. Animations we're working on. So many things down the pipeline. So
We got a buttload of stuff.
Oh, Freudian slip. It's just always going to be...
I think we were going for it.
Freudian slip. If you're a pop culture fan wants to level up in life, check out Inner Warrior. And if you're trying to get into an IT career, check out Inner Tech Warrior.
Hi, I'm Rachel.
Ah.
And that's Rachel.
And if you need a dose of optimism in your life, check out the very active X account at
It's not
Optimism
active.
Corner.
I actually got a website now. OptimumCorner.org.
Whoa.
Try to find it. You'll never find it.
Try typing.
Blah.
You'll never be able to type them.
Yeah.
Your fingers will refuse.
Oh my god.
No typing. No looky.
I just got them deep.
You only... No, it's exclusive to this podcast, so, you know.
If you ever start a business, you should just use that name, because then you could say you've been using it for however many years we've been doing this podcast.
I've been using it, and if somebody else takes it, I'll sue them because I came up with this.
Because that's a good business name for a lot of
Trademark.
positive affirmation.
No positivity.
Oh, okay. No.
You forgot what this whole thing was about.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying.
No
Start a yoga
positivity.
studio, call it the
So
Optimism
optimistic.
Yeah.
Corner. You could just regurgitate.
You have the potential to spin
upsetting
any way you want in the future.
Perspective. It's all about perspective.
The perspective corner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, see, now if you don't use it. Okay, let's go. Let's do
Go.
this.
Too deep.
You guys, it's been so long since I've seen you.
Yeah.
I have missed you, my friend.
I'm glad all of us wore the same clothes,
You
though.
better believe
No,
it.
It's different.
I'm wearing this. And
Oh,
I'm not wearing a sweatshirt.
oh man.
And definitely a different shirt.
See?
Damn.
That's how you know he's not stinky. Thank
That's
you for
okay.
the
Yeah.
thumbnail.
Usually all the time.
As long as Kyle's in different clothes, the thumbnail could be different. Oh, perfect.
Whoa.
Matt, I really like your hat.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I like the
Visual
BMO.
thing, so the audience just SOL. Speaking
Alex,
of,
I like your sweater.
oh,
Thanks.
Oh.
Tony, I like that you have your tits out today.
Oh,
Thanks.
nice shots.
Now you have
Now
to
I'm
compliment
thirsty.
Rachel.
Rachel, I like that you have your nose out today.
This is the only compliment my husband can give me.
Whoa.
Like, no, I'm not jiving with it.
Oh my god.
Take the nose of the only Jew at the table.
I think my nose is very nice. It could have gone sideways. I got a very nice nose.
Yeah, that's why I like it's out.
You got a very small nose.
Yeah,
Very normal.
You got a,
I
normal nose.
won the nose lottery over here with the biggest nose.
You're good.
You got a
Matt,
nice
though.
nose.
You got a nice
Yeah.
nose.
I think it's very large, and then
It's not.
angular. When it's on the angle,
Matt,
it's
look
like,
at me. My dad's nose is rough.
But it fits your face.
It does. It does fit your face. And it helps you with the glances.
and it helps me smell fear.
if you. I was gonna say, if you showed up next recording with a completely different nose,
Oh my god.
I don't know what any of us would do.
Yeah.
I guess you wouldn't even be able to smell our fear.
That's right.
It definitely might change your face where we're like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah, Matt just comes in looking like Matt Rife one day.
Whoa.
You got the, like, the,
Hey, it's
the
me,
chin
Matt
there
Rife.
and the nose. I'm like, ah!
You end up like Zac Efron
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
with
Oh
his
man.
block chin now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aw, his poor chin.
Chinny chin
Yeah,
chin.
didn't he like break his face or
Made in
something?
his mansion or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
Something he and then when they tried to do surgery, he almost died, and they.
Oh, that does suck.
Wow.
I
He
thought
tried to do something.
Surgery's bad.
Yeah, like jaw surgery or something.
Yeah.
they have a jaw extension surgery where you can pull your whole jaw forward and they like put things here just to protrude.
I've been recommended the opposite. I have an underbite and gone to the dentist, and they're just like, they could do something where they basically
Break your jaw.
will dislocate your jaw, kind of like chisel it down.
Oh my
and
God.
then put it back. But it would be purely
Cosmetic.
So it's
Yeah.
like I don't think I would get
Why
any
not?
insurance coverage.
But you have
I'm
such a nice jawline.
thank you.
Oh,
I'd like to imagine I'm like the Iron Giant as a human. That's why I like that movie so much. He and I got the underbites for days. I don't know. It's a part of me. I bite my cheeks all the time, or like whatever comes with this territory. But,
I got you.
Where was I going with this?
I don't know. It looks
Surgery?
Surgery,
grape.
grape
Oh.
They did surgery on a grape.
on a grape. You could reinflate raisins back into grapes.
Yeah.
True. If you just inject air into them.
All the money wasted.
Freeze dryer.
Okay.
You should invest in a freeze dryer.
The most important thing, definitely since the last time we recorded an episode, because it takes you think it clicked in on January 1st, but it actually takes a little extra time, is the Mickey Mouse Steamboat Willie thing just
Yes.
became
Public domain.
public
trying
domain,
really, really
entered
hard.
the public domain.
Ooh,
And so it's everywhere. What's going on?
it's everywhere.
Yeah.
It's going to become everything.
Video games, movies,
Yep.
TV shows.
They're making a horror film.
Two horror films.
They're making two different horror
The first thing I noticed is it was on not just any logo, but the Space Zambonie logo.
Well, I mean, we had our own copyright now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We have Steamboat Jerry.
Yeah.
Oh,
How's it going, Jerry?
Yeah. I'm moving this boat and I'm looking out for Jerry. You gotta stop the song there because you never know what he's gonna say. No, but
It was from a different time.
yeah.
Yeah.
So they have two horror movies, a video game, DLC, and another game. And people are still not sure how like Disney's gonna handle it.
They are not handling it well. It looks like
I don't know
Like
what-
they're like we can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
So even everyone's like, well, Mickey with red pants, you can't use him yet. But in the 1928, they had a poster of Mickey with red pants and the yellow gloves.
Oh,
so even
wow.
that one you can use now.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's anything from 1928.
I'm so excited for when they lose all their copyrights to like all of their characters.
And Peter Pan's
Eventually.
also in the mix.
Yeah, I was like, eventually,
Peter
where
Pan.
they can't copyright claim anything, and they're like, we based our whole business on everything that we can't control.
Yeah.
that's why they moved out to California. Now they have to like move out to the middle of the ocean.
Yeah.
Now we just
Keep
get
going, go in Europe, keep going.
It's weird, man, because it's a little strange. Because I feel like if I were the company running it, I'd be like, please don't. No.
But
Like,
wasn't all their stuff way older stuff anyways from like the Brothers Grimm?
Well,
so
sure.
they just stole Brother
not
Grimm's
Mickey.
stuff. Well, that's an exception.
No, they
but
trademarked it to their image of them, and then
Yeah.
they went, I'm
They
trademarking
made them
this image.
ungrim.
Because
Yeah.
when we
Yeah,
got
it's
married,
like
we
they're-
tried to put
for
Beauty and the
those
Beast
ones.
picture on something, like just an outline,
The
a
silhouette. Yeah.
and they went, copyright.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And we were like, that's a silhouette that's not even like a description of any color. It was a black silhouette.
yeah.
And they went, no.
Yeah, as
They
long
would
as
copyright.
yeah, that legal gray area still holds up. If they're public domain characters in general, you can
Yeah.
like still do whatever with them. But it's about the characters that they own becoming public domain, like Mickey, Minnie, Pete,
Goofy.
Oswald. Like even Felix the Cat
Pluto.
is public domain already now. So it's like all these characters.
Eventually, Batman.
Yeah,
Superman.
soon.
Yeah.
And within the next like 10 years.
Yeah.
That was my question. There are imminent ones that are pretty significant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, this would be an interesting world we're living in.
Yep.
You hear that, DC? You better get your button.
Also, I don't know if it's a dumb question or like a bigger question. Is this like a outdated, like, do they need to like amend the Constitution? I don't know what decide, like, well, where does the public domain law begin and end? Like, is this something like, is it going to hurt creativity or is it going to hurt like
Well-
the economy?
So I think there's a couple of different pieces, moving parts to this, because it's like, first, yeah, the whole idea is that once somebody passes away, right? That's why originally it was like 70 years. when somebody's passed away, it's like, okay, well now what they created is like up for grabs almost, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So now it's like, now let's add on top of that the fact that like we're getting like all this AI stuff too, right? So now you can start generating things, and right now there's blocks on certain images that you can't create because of the copyright. Yep. But eventually that's going to go away too, and then people can be like, oh, they could type in, I want a movie with Steamboat Willie, you know, jumping over the, I don't know, Empire State Building, and he's like the Taken character from Liam Neeson's Taken, and like you can write a whole story into the AI prompt and it could generate a whole movie. Like eventually we're getting there. So add that on top of that is the fact that this copyright thing is it's almost kind of like outdated in a sense, because we're going to a point in time where like anybody can do anything. Right. So it's like before it was all about the corporations holding like all the power, and now it's kind of getting decentralized, even with like AI models, because then you get like open source AI models, and then those are competing with like ChatGPT and stuff like that. So it's like decentralizing power is also going to decentralize like the whole way we look at the copyrights and things like that. It's outdated. The Disney fighting, you know, was fighting to continue elongating the copyright.
Yeah, so I have some thoughts on it too. So
Yeah.
My thing is that Disney still doesn't know. I think even the public still doesn't really know how to handle stuff yet, right?
Yeah.
Because they trademarked Steamboat Willie into their logo because they wanted people to still not use that imagery, and they put the song as part of their whole thing too, right?
Yeah.
The movie starts up now. The first
Yeah.
thing you see is Steamboat Willie, right?
Yeah.
So I think what it's going to take is someone doing something that they're really like, not this, a lawsuit to happen, and then the law to be determined that way.
Steamboat penis.
Yeah.
I feel like it's going to take a really long time because we haven't even figured out our own healthcare in this country.
It's going to take a lawsuit. Because right
Yeah.
now it's going to be the Wild West. Like people can do whatever they want and until someone... Because they could give you a cease and desist, right? But then what does that mean?
Yeah.
You could
This
fight
is
that.
what happens when laws aren't updated regularly.
Yeah, this is something that it's going to be a weird gray area for a lot of things, because now we're in the age of everything's mascot characters. You know, it's the flagship of your brand is a character. So now you have this public domain thing, and we can make a version of it, and now that could be ours.
Yep.
You know, so
For 70 years or 100 years now,
but
right?
like we could still rebrand it and use
Yeah.
it, and then it starts to have an issue when it's now competition to that brand. That like if someone is making a Mickey Mouse thing now and it becomes like as flagship as like not as flagship as Disney, but like close or nearby it, where it causes damages to Disney, then it's like, well, what's the area of that? Should that be okay? Should that not be okay? Should like Disney, that family, that brand is part of their identity. Should you be allowed to do that? I don't know.
Yeah.
And then you have other brands that are like people are already doing it, like the Mario Brothers plastered on a plumbing truck and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's like, well,
Yeah, even if you go to like the Navy and stuff, they print like Popeye on stuff, right? Like they use all these mascots and characters, because it's almost like when you create a character, you're creating something that's bigger than you, because that thing's gonna last like as long as it's still good and whatever quality material is gonna be there, it's gonna last forever. Right? It could last for a long, long time as people keep iterating their own versions of that thing, right? So
Rosie the Riveter up for grabs.
Rosie the
Probably
Riveter
already
was
done.
World War II era. So
Oh, looks like we got 20 years.
Yeah.
It's all hours.
Rosie meets Steamboat
Riveter.
Willie. Rosie the River, Steamboat Willie versus Hitler.
I would definitely love that movie.
Yeah, both of them punching him in the jaw like Captain America. Can't do the voice yet.
Oh, haha.
It's
take
me, Mick Mouse.
me, Mick Mouse.
Me, Mickey Mouse from Steamboat Willie.
100 years.
what I can't wait to turn 100 years is the cereal mascots.
Oh, great.
Yeah, what other things we're gonna do with them? Plus,
Put them on other cereals that taste like shit.
speaking of which, I've been getting these advertisements. It's been a while, to be fair, but it was on my mind recently. That there's these cereals that look like Fruit Loops, maybe don't taste like, I don't know. But I always was like, you could get like a deal on the first one, and this is not a sponsorship, because I think we're gonna talk pretty candidly about it. as it was called Magic Spoon.
Magic Spoon.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the one that sends you the bowl in the mail?
They send you a bowl.
Or something like that?
Eat. How do I eat this?
That would be helpful for the cereal. I swear they also send like a crazy colored
Yeah.
bowl and a cool spoon.
Yeah.
That's okay. So,
Do we have that then? Because we ordered.
No.
so you've had the Magic Spoon
Yeah.
Whoa.
cereal.
Yeah. It was very good.
So it's like it's supposed to be like
It's not an ad.
sugar.
Yeah. No.
It's supposed to be
healthier cereal for
sugar
you.
free and like protein filled or,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something. So it's like good for like a keto diet or something like that.
Yeah.
So how was it?
It was very good. It was very good, very good. And like the only reason I stopped getting them is because they were so expensive. I think a box is like $52 or something.
Oh fuck!
Well, not for one. It's a pack.
One bowl
Of like,
Yes, one bowl of cereal is $52.
And it's actually like a metric cup.
Yeah.
It better be a fucking Magic Spoon if I'm getting it.
Yeah, see, they come with the bowl and everything.
yeah.
a snack
Can I
kit.
see?
I'm listening.
Yeah.
I guess we didn't get the snack
We
kid
didn't
version.
get the snack kit, so we didn't get a
It
bowl.
comes
Yeah.
with a cool bowl
And
a
how much
cool
is that?
spoon. $80.
I just,
That is exactly why we didn't.
That's why we didn't get that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not for the bowl.
Well,
the
but they
spoon.
got one for $69, which is a magic
fuck
number.
yeah.
Magic Spoon.
Magic
That
spoon.
spoon lit up, like glowed or something.
Oh
did something
no,
cool.
it's like rainbow colored.
Just a-
Yeah, but if it did something like neat or different,
Like give you good luck.
Yeah. Good luck. Yeah.
Oh shit!
Did you care to understand how it
Spoon
could
cup.
taste the way it does then? Because I mean, did it taste like a Fruit Loop? Consistency wise.
I think so. I don't remember
Tear
there
up your
being.
gums.
No. It was. I was like, man, this is really good cereal. Even you were eating it, remember? Yeah, it was very good. I can't even say.
There's a lot
I
of
don't remember
calories.
anything bad about it.
They melt down crack spoons.
Yeah.
So everything you eat with the spoon.
It's at
tastes
Target,
like,
too.
Oh yeah, I really like the cereal.
If you ever want it, they sell it by. They also sell it by box at Target too.
Wow, dang.
That's how you know it's expensive.
They sell Magic Spoon in Target. Doesn't that defeat the whole purpose of their brand?
I don't know. Target's absorbing.
Only
like a lot of
Target
people,
though.
it
They
seems
only
like.
really sell it at
Yeah.
Target and online. So because it's expensive, Target's like
Target could have a coupon or something.
Target's like kind of big money
Target.
sometimes.
Target.
So. Oh, that's
But yeah, so
I'm astounded.
yeah, it was very good, very good. I switched to Wonderworks only because that was cheaper, but it's the same thing where it's like no sugar and lots of protein.
They also sell. We were at Target. Speaking of Magic Spoon, they also sell protein powder that is made by Ghost, and it's Nutter Butters, Oreo, and it's not even that many calories to like get to. It's what else? They Nutter
Made
Butter,
by Ghost?
Chips
Oreo
Ahoy,
milkshake.
Oreo milkshake.
Oh.
They had like a whole
I was
bunch.
like,
No, protein powder by
The
Ghost.
energy drink, please.
But it's not energy.
Dude,
It's
that
just
confused the crap out of me.
It's made by
You
Ghost.
said Ghost
The
made.
whole of seance
Yeah.
every night on the ship there.
guys for that, guys.
It's just half
They had a
salt.
Nutter Butter one, and I'm like,
That's crazy.
but it doesn't have a ton of calories either. It's not like
Yeah, it was good. It
They
was
gotta change their name, that brand, bro.
yeah, made by ghosts.
Yeah. What? That's amazing.
I heard that there was a brothers having cereal together experience.
Yep. So Alex was working over at my house one day, and I was like, "Oh, you want to eat what I eat for lunch? Because I skip breakfast and I eat lunch." And Alex was like, "Sure." So I was like, "Okay." So I just got to
gross.
prepare it first.
it's very gross. Yeah. Let me
Can I do
preface this
some-
by I don't like yogurt, so that's
Okay. I mean, it doesn't matter what you like. This thing is like, for part of it is like it becomes a sludge,
yeah, it does.
and then it like turns back into cereal. So
Yeah.
okay, so the base of it,
Magical to me.
Yeah,
Don't throw up on me, please.
I can't guarantee
Yeah, you have a husband for that.
it is the
I'll
the
throw up on
milk,
him.
the protein powder, a cup of yogurt,
Flaxseed milk.
flat. Yeah, okay,
Oh,
all
we've done the
right.
recipe.
We're getting specific. Yeah, here we
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
And then you mix that up, and you put the cereal in there.
Yep.
Right. You don't put the yogurt in yet, because then you put the yogurt in, and then you mix up with some other. You put plant protein too, and
With
then,
superfood, with 50 superfoods. Yes.
yeah, and then there's another scoop of something else, and then
it's a peanut butter stuff. What, is that the peanut butter one that you make? I don't know. He's made so many versions of this.
Yeah, I had to perfect it.
and Tony
This is
has
somewhere along the way to perfection.
Yeah.
You weren't there yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
this bowl. I have like a bowl of cereal. It's like a bowl of cereal. This bowl was like I've never even seen a bowl that big
Kept you full though, right?
in my life. It kept me full for the day.
Oh my god.
Remember when we would watch Pup Named Scooby-Doo and have like the big bowls of Reese's Puffs?
Yeah.
How was it compared to those size bowls?
Probably-
Those are pretty big bowls.
Probably similar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, however, it was ginormous, bro. And the fact that you're going, I ate it in 2 sittings because it like the sludge part of it too is like it solidifies enough that it feels like you're just eating more food, and then it like sits like a brick in your. It's good. It tastes good,
Oh, okay.
but it's insanity.
It's got like 100 and something grams of protein in it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And then you fart for the rest of the day, and you feel like there's a big fat brick in your stomach.
That's why
And then
Tony
you-
poops 3 times a day.
Yeah. Then you're like, oh, why am I not hungry? Oh yeah, I ate the sludge cereal.
And I have to I have to watch him make it every day, and I don't like yogurt. I don't like the sound of yogurt. I don't like the consistency of yogurt. So he's like, "Doesn't this look so good?" I'm like, I was like, yogurt gets me, let alone
What
like
about
all
milkshake?
It was so good.
milkshake is fine because it's
tastes
smoother and like
great.
You would
Right?
like
It tasted good, right?
then,
Tastes really
because
good.
that's like yogurt milkshake, and it's really good.
Look, Alex said it tasted really
It tasted
good.
really
Do you know what
good.
Tony turned to me and said the other day? I just have to report this about that because I was like,
I don't even know what
I
this is
said,
about.
When you eat it, you have to sit on the other couch because I can't even stand the smell of it. I'm like, I'm that kind of person. I do not. The one thing I do not like is yogurt.
Wow.
Yogurt has been a consistent in my life.
Interesting.
Tony goes, well, you're older now. Maybe you could try it. Maybe you'll like it. I went, excuse me? With all the stuff that you don't like that you won't try it.
Well,
You're
he's-
gonna
man.
try
We're
to make
getting
me get
there.
it?
We're getting there.
Are we?
Progress?
Certain
Yes.
things,
He
yeah.
ate sweet
Tony used to
potato, I'm
only
like,
eat salami sandwiches at the table.
Yep. Either that or pita pizza.
My grandma would have to. She's like, "Oh, we made you this delicious chicken and pasta, and here's your salami sandwich, Tony." Yeah. You motorboated the salami.
It's good.
And then, like, he was at my house the other day. I think it was to record the song. And Gianna made, like, this pizza with, like, ricotta. And some mozzarella. And a
And
tomato on it. You know?
Tomato.
Tomato.
Oh, yeah, shit.
Tomato.
Tomats.
Ragu.
Yeah. And my mom used to make the same pizza. And Tony'd be like, icky, no. But
Just like that.
yeah, Iwi, yucky.
Kiwi, no.
Iwi, stop.
Is it hot enough yet?
Kiss the pizza. I haven't seen you kiss anything recently.
I did.
Besides me.
I literally just did the
Besides me.
He ate the
my
pizza.
The vegan-
Don't worry.
yeah.
He puts it out, it goes hot, and I'm like,
I got feel if the steam is there. If there's no steam there, it's not hot enough. Or if,
you
it,
just go
or if
like
it's too
this,
much steam,
like,
then
why
it's
you
too
gotta
hot.
Put your lips to it.
Because I got to feel it in my face.
Quirks.
Another thing that's been perfected.
Quirky.
But yeah, Gianna said, "Do you want to try this pizza?" And I was like, he's not gonna like it." And then I pull it out. I'm like, would you eat? And he said, yeah. And he ate it, no problem. I was like,
Wow.
yeah, this is
Pizza's
crazy.
life. Pizza's
Yeah,
life.
now we just got to get him into Chinese food.
Oh my god! I almost got
The noodles.
Chinese food the other day because I wasn't 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. I wasn't feeling not the other day. 3 weeks ago, I wasn't feeling good. I had like a tiny cold, and I was like, man, I really want wonton soup. I really want soup. And I was like, can we order Chinese? And he went, okay. And that was the first step. We didn't order it because he's like, $50.
Yeah.
$50.
Oh,
Okay.
really?
People.
Do you know how much
Two
food
people.
you're
Have a
getting
coupon?
there?
Yeah, you get a million things for $50.
Yeah.
$50 to like
Where are you ordering
Yeah, it
from?
depends on
by
yeah.
us.
We get like 15 bags when we
Yeah,
get like.
when we get $50 of stuff, it's usually 2 heaping bags.
Yeah.
God, all right.
Well, I guess wherever near us is.
Yeah,
You went to Golden Walk.
I don't know,
They
but
got
Tony's like,
gold
man.
leaf in it.
And I was like, would you rather our new cake is pita bowl by us? So good. It's like
chickpeas and the.
it's like you can get a
Falafel.
falafel or you can get like a bowl with rice. It's almost like halal.
That
but,
must have been like $20 per person.
no.
that
No.
ended up also being like 40 something.
$6.50.
Oh,
Ah, $20 per person.
Oh yeah, I guess yeah.
No, it was 20 per person.
No,
You would've gotten more out of
it was
the
like
Chinese
50,
food.
60.
You would have gotten
That's
more
the
out
thing,
of
though.
it.
You usually get hungry quick after.
That's true.
Chinese food.
But there's
But
enough-
this has like
there's
protein.
always
You can
leftover.
add protein
is
to it.
leftovers.
You can like it's like
Yeah, the pita bowl, there's a lot of
it's so
protein,
good,
so
but it's very expensive.
I
Like,
get it,
expensive relative for two people.
And then it comes to that house, and Tony's still scooping the protein into the.
You'll just get a gyro, and I'll get a bowl, and it'll be like $50
He
for like.
puts the gyro in the blender. 10 more grams of protein, pours it into the cereal.
This makes me like
Gotta meet my macros.
want to live in the city. This makes me want to live in the city because then the city you could just go up to a car and be like, halal.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I found out. Remember that halal place? Context. Every time I see their post, I send it to Alex just so he can see what he's missing.
That's my
right
favorite
now.
spot.
Yeah. So I follow them. I forgot what their name is.
Hosma and Medina.
At my job, my coworker, that's what he orders, and I didn't know. And I was like, "This halal food is so good." He goes all the way to Colmac to get it.
They have one
From-
in Hicksville too.
But
Yeah.
the one over there,
Melville.
the
Dropping
Hicksville
towns
one
on this podcast.
Sorry,
That's the best one.
bleep
That
it.
one is good.
I don't care if you don't care.
I don't care. What are you gonna do? Find me? Don't find me.
Oh my God.
Go find me in Colmac. I'm definitely there.
I don't want to
definitely
edit
Colmac.
this. I don't want
I'm saying
But-
town.
to. Yeah.
Just before I forget, I really miss like some good halal, like some good halal.
Drive over to Hicksville. Get
I
some
know.
Hosma and Medina.
I know, and they do the stripes. They do stripes. I don't know if you know about stripes.
Drive 18
They
hours
get-
to
they-
Hicksville.
yeah.
They do.
Jersey.
They're like known for their stripes. I don't know if anybody knows what that means. It's a white sauce,
hot sauce.
Like they do the stripes.
Yes.
Of the white. You
I've
tell
only
them
had
how
halal
many
with these
stripes
guys like
you
one
want.
time, like years ago.
You tell them how many stripes you
awesome.
want of hot sauce and or
I think you brought to
regular
my
sauce,
apartment once.
and they're known for giving you
Then
like a
Indian
lot
food.
of sauce compared to other people.
How many calories is that sauce though?
I don't fucking know. The fuck? Am I the packaging on the back of the thing? I'm just talking about it. It's so good.
Was she eating this in front of you? How many calories is that sauce? It's not even here.
Yeah, so that's it. I went on a tangent.
Isn't that a yogurt sauce? The white sauce. You like yogurt?
I don't.
Oh, all right. Let's get
not
the
the
protein
same.
cereal out.
It's not the same. It's a white sauce, actually.
Have you ever had
Yeah.
Go-Gurt? You like Go-Gurt?
No, I've never liked Go-Gurt.
Because you can make
Yogurt
Go-Gurt
peanut?
come out like
It's
white
a
Makes yogurt fun.
For me, it's not the taste; it's the texture for me of yogurt. If it's like a sauce, then it's lighter. I can't like physically.
This is going to sound disgusting, but
Yes,
We make it in the Instant Pot.
water down your yogurt and make it a
that
sauce.
sounds so gross.
That did sound
Even though
really
I know
disgusting.
it's not gross. I know it's not gross
I know.
because
Because that's
Put it in
probably...
some orange juice. Then you have like a nice little.
curdled, so you can throw on that.
No. It would be like an orange Julius.
Just take a lemon and
you get
squeeze it
vanilla
in
down.
there. It's gonna end up being real good.
Put all of
Sounds
it
good
into
to
a
me.
can
No,
of
you
beer.
just throw up. Just the acid
There
in the
you
middle.
go.
Yeah, yogurt beer.
Yogurt beer.
Curdle your stomach. Yum yum.
Put it in a syringe and just inject it.
That's
Yeah.
Put it in your ass.
That's how everybody
Could you imagine
started.
shitting out yogurt after you?
I feel like I've had experiences that feel similar to shitting out yogurt.
You're
In my
actually right.
30s.
Anything that goes in my stomach now. Since
Yogurt.
I've hit 30 and 20 and
You just
15.
poo yogurt, chocolate yogurt.
Chocolate. Yeah.
I think it was because you like when I was younger, my grandma would be like, "It's healthy for you, eat it," and I would be like force fed, and I'm like, the little Yoplait. I'm
man.
like,
Oh, man.
I loved yogurt
I
as
used,
a
to,
kid.
I used to have the Trix yogurt as a kid.
I always wanted that. I never got it.
Oh, yeah, living the.
I always had the ones that were like you could put the sprinkles on top.
Yeah.
Little chocolate nibbles.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, those were good. The granola.
God, yeah, we just had a yogurt orgy.
that's my nightmare.
Yeah, there's like yogurt everywhere. Come on in, Rachel.
Slam it all over.
We pre-yogurted
Yogurt.
for you.
hot tub.
This is a time where if Tony was sitting in a yogurt bath and said,
But
"Get
the
in, we're
yogurt's
divorced."
fine. One woman with 4 dudes sitting in a bathtub of yogurt.
Hey, come in. The yogurt's great.
One of us got straw.
I heard somebody on a YouTube video.
Oh.
Oh, baby. It's time for that yogurt hot tub.
Yeah,
That's
what's
right.
that, time for
I-
yogurt?
Yeah.
I heard somebody
Oh my
on a YouTube video, which I was like, this person obviously isn't lactose intolerant. He was like, for the people who are sensitive with yogurt, they can just, they can eat this because this has less lactate. And I go, I would still poop my pants. I go, you get a little bit of yogurt in me without lactate? Done.
I thought yogurt's good for people that have like lactose intolerance.
I'm sure.
Yeah, I thought it was better. Yeah.
Poop my pants also.
Well, the one that my wife makes in the Instant Pot, she makes with the milk that's lactose free.
See? Like if you do it like that, you can eat it.
Yum,
But if you
yum.
do it like regular milk and you're like,
And then they have all the other alternatives.
Yeah.
They have
True.
almond, coconut, soy based.
Pack it with the protein powder, and you won't even.
shakiness
Then you have a
of
nice
it.
So, I
old
mean-
Greek yogurt.
But I can eat
Yeah,
Jello.
like Greek is the really thick one,
Yeah.
and then there's the more watery one.
I even struggle with pudding sometimes.
Really?
Not
Pudding's
as much
awesome.
as yogurt,
Pudding
but
is
pudding is
delicious.
yeah,
good.
I've been like
Not as
some
much as
pudding.
pudding.
Making your own
Yeah.
Making chocolate.
with your own with your own fresh bone cartilage.
Yeah.
It's like I even Jello I can do sometimes. I can't think about it when I eat it.
Oh, I
can't
behoove
think
you
about
to
it.
have some.
Yeah.
Well,
The
yeah,
old hoof juice. Yum.
true.
I could eat it for the next 365 days. Speaking of the next 365,
Wow.
Holy
Great
guacamole.
transition.
Wow.
what are we talking about?
Transition.
Kiss you.
All
Kiss
right,
you.
what's happening?
Sorry, the movie just makes me so horny. Guys, have you seen
you
300
me kiss?
So the 365. This 365
This 365.
is really hot. Spicy. This one actually did have a ton more sex than the first one.
Really?
Oh my god! And
It was,
More?
they started out of the gate having
it's a
sex.
sequel to
Oh,
the
wow.
one that was like
Yeah.
Did that
the
girl
porno.
come back?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
she
Okay,
came
I'm
back. It
just
turns
making
out she
sure.
wasn't dead.
This is like the Netflix softcore porno.
Oh,
This
this,
one-
one's made
this one's
way
porn.
more porno.
Really?
This one is porn.
This one's exponentially more porn.
Wow.
But then they do this thing where, like, midway to end, they decide to add plot.
Yeah, they did.
And
So it was a porno that made you think?
yeah.
Oh.
It's more soap opera than the other movies.
Oh my
I feel like.
god, yeah.
Oh,
So-
man.
Yeah, go. Please.
You-
Please. Okay.
Oh my god.
There's a competing love interest that's introduced in this movie,
Uh-huh.
and his name is.
Nacho.
What?
Yeah.
Seriously?
What's wrong with the name Nacho?
His name is
Nacho?
Nacho.
I've never heard
man.
anybody named Nacho.
There's a character named Nacho in Better Call
Yep.
Saul, but
Yeah, but like
it's short
the
for
context.
something.
Nacholito.
This
You'd
one
be
he
like,
says his name.
Fuck
too.
me, Nacho. Do it right here.
Cold
Give me
soup.
your yogurt sauce, Nacho.
Give me all of that yogurt.
Yeah, and they bump uglies too.
Oh, Ignacio.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want us not to spoil?
No. I just am like, what the fuck?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I wasn't sure.
Spoil it the fucking
And-
way.
Because I think you guys should watch this one if you like the first one.
Yeah.
Because, like,
Your mom told me to watch the first one.
The first
I
She
know.
was like, "You guys need to drink some wine and
Oh my God.
watch 3." I was like,
because like the first one, it takes a while to get to it. This one does the opposite. You start with
Oh my
it, and then
God,
you
yeah.
get to other stuff. There's also an evil twin brother
Yes.
plot.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I was so excited for you to say that. Yes, there is an evil twin brother, and he is comically crazy.
Yes.
Like he's like,
Oh my god.
talks like that. Like his lines are actually like him licking his lips and talking with his tongue and like,
Yeah.
yeah.
What?
That's serious.
Does she bump uglies with him too?
No, she sees him having sex with somebody and she thinks it's her husband. And so she's like,
she
oh my
bumped
God.
uglies with Nacho. So
No, because of that.
Yeah, because she saw the twin brother that was
yes.
evil having sex with a random
so instead
girl.
of talking to your
And
husband,
doesn't
you
talk
just,
to
you
he
just
doesn't.
bump
No,
him.
She
you're-
bounces.
You're in the world of 365.
It does take a while for her, probably like a month, maybe, movie timeline wise, for her to start bumping it with Nacho.
Is she prego or ego?
No.
No, I think
I
they
thought she was in
imply-
the second
No.
one.
They imply that they.
Oh.
She's like, "Don't tell anyone I was pregnant."
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. Where's the next line of dialogue?
Okay, so they just totally got rid of that plot line. They're like,
even-
this doesn't suit us.
Yeah, even her friends are having sex everywhere all the time.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Does
That was
he,
a lot.
in
Because-
turn of her having sex with Nacho, have sex with somebody else?
No, he doesn't. He's loyal. Whereas she's now like the dirty birdie that's
Oh wow.
flapping her gametes all over the place.
Yeah, because
Wow.
the thing is that
What?
Yeah, it gets intense.
Yeah.
Because, like, even the guy
"I won my
and Nacho, to be fair, I don't even remember the other guy's name, and I only remember Nacho. So maybe Nacho
You know what?
does
It
have the
took a
better
while
name.
for them to even say the evil brother's name that I can remember. I can't remember his name.
Yeah. But
Tonicio or something.
I remember it also being weird.
Yeah.
It was a weird
It
name.
was a quirky name.
But it all comes to a head at the like end of the movie, and it's like a crazy climax where the first one he goes
Crazy climax.
Yeah. Oh,
This
Devil May
one-
Cry like
this one has a Max Payne moment.
Oh.
There's a Mexican standoff
Wow.
with all Italians.
Adriano. Massimo and
Adriano.
Adriano.
Oh,
So
Adriano.
Massimo's the good one. Adriano's
Yeah.
the bad one.
Did you know it starts with the letter A?
Yeah,
Joking.
Oh my god.
yeah. I'm excited to see the next one. If this
I
one,
know
this
this
one-
one.
Three.
more.
3.
So I gotta say though, this one I think was the most exciting and enjoyable.
Oh, wow.
Even though it was really comic with the bad guy,
yeah,
Adriano.
it's really nice to eat a shit ton of Taco Bell while watching people have sex.
It was.
Oh, that's a good scene.
Tacos or were we eating the burrito bowls?
Oh yeah, we're eating Fat Boys.
Is this like a telenovela, whatever it's called? About porn. Is this American? With all these
I think it's
Hispanic
Polish or
names?
something.
Is it Polish?
It's all Italian people, but
It
yeah.
is in Italy. Yeah, it's
Oh.
like a weird combination of
Is it dubbed?
nations.
But
No, it's in
she's
English
Polish.
though. It's weird. Yeah,
She's Polish.
it is.
Oh, yeah.
Polish, Italian.
I forgot about that.
But everybody speaks English, but they also speak their native languages
Yeah.
and stuff.
I forgot.
Bizarrely
I forgot.
multicultural.
She was
Yeah,
back to her
it's like a
apartment
melting
or
pot.
something.
It shows
God, that was a long time ago.
It's like anyone from any culture could get it on. Loving translation
That's so
coming
crazy.
to Bravo.
I gotta say,
could
there
you
was a lot
imagine?
less
Oh.
spit though.
Yeah.
I was upset about that. I miss all the spit.
Is there more like shower scenes, like the hair pulling? You know the iconic.
We
hair
don't
pulling
get a
from the
shower,
last
but
one?
we.
I wish I knew.
Rips are from the back.
If I watch
my
this
God.
now, I'm just a pervert. So I'm like,
No, watch it. There's
watch
a lot.
it.
It's a lot of good
Watch
story.
Can I put it like on the treadmill at the gym?
Yes.
Oh, that's
Yes.
a perfect place.
That's
Yeah.
I think everybody will be like, "Oh, the 365! I love that." movie.
Not to derail the conversation, but I've been having very poor choices when it comes to like what to watch while exercising. Because I tried Blue Eye Samurai,
Oh my God! There's
animated
immediately
movies,
naked.
and now I'm getting back into Big Mouth, animated
Yeah,
movies.
yeah.
I'm like,
Now you
shit.
gotta get real boobies
And
by
I'm
watching
like,
the
I'm like,
365.
surely it has to just be for a quick gag or they're kind of white. It's like a full-on scene where she's like imagining this woman's boob out. She's like,
Yeah.
I guess she's breastfeeding. I don't
Yeah,
even remember.
yeah,
breastfeeding,
she's
yeah.
breastfeeding. And they're having a conversation, and she's like,
Oh my God.
Yeah, the girl's gotten having strange feelings. They're
she's
going through
having
changes.
flirtations.
bisexual. Yeah, but that's her stepmom.
Giving
But
him
then she
flirtation.
imagines
Feeding her-
like the
her
rolling
sister.
hills of boobs and stuff like
Yeah,
that. I'm
yeah.
like, this would be fine if I were in the comfort of my own home.
So watch 365 because
Yeah.
that'll
Yeah.
clear it all out for you.
Yeah.
If you
They're like
can,
this
cast it to the
pervert.
big
Oh,
TV.
Because they were like, that's two
all those
strikes.
TVs are available.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
One-
At
And you
Planet
have to go to Planet
Fitness,
Fitness.
if you pull up
God.
the Bluetooth, all of those TVs are available. Like,
Yeah, so
they're
just
not
cast
locked. You can just
365 to the TVs.
Yeah.
Cast this
Yes,
Wow.
if you go on your Bluetooth, you'll see TV1, TV2, TV3, at
Yeah.
least at ours. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's a Samsung
I'm
TV1,
surprised this
Samsung
hasn't
TV.
happened yet where somebody casts
I'm
like
gonna
porn.
fucking go to yours.
I'm not joking. If I
You
pull it
just stay
up,
in the parking lot and you
Yeah.
just look.
Yeah, right.
They cast our videos. Oh, what's that shit playing up
just
there?
watch porn. Just catch porn.
Yeah, yeah. Well, one will
got
have
it.
365, so
You got it.
people
Right.
have to look away.
Yeah,
To watch
and then they'll
it.
watch
So they
your
watch our
video.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, oh my god, oh fuck, there's porn everywhere.
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
hey,
Oh my god, Sustrom.
yeah.
We'd be the people that makes them put the lock on the. I can't
my
believe they
God.
didn't. Like, this
Yeah, I'm
is 21st
surprised people don't abuse
century,
that more
guys.
often.
Yeah.
How do you just turn it off?
What do you mean?
How do you turn off the AirPlay for 100 gym TVs?
There must be a way to just set the setting
Yeah, you have
off.
to be like lock out certain devices. Can you?
Turn off the Bluetooth.
Yeah, no one's really doing that though. Huh?
No, yeah.
I'm gonna walk into just like a
Best Buy?
restaurant
Oh.
with their big TV menu
Don't
and just
ever
be
know
like,
how to do.
"Oh,
I think the clock is off.
They just start freaking out, running
Yeah.
around, killing each other.
yeah.
Yeah, imagine people running around. "Ah!" Because
So there's 365 days movies.
And we got one more to watch.
more.
And are they going to make more?
I've heard things, but not recently.
Is it going to be
If
from
people keep watching
Massimo's side, like how they did with
Hopefully.
freaking what's that movie and book series Twilight?
Oh,
Yeah,
they're just
the
copying
Edward
50 Shades of
story,
Grey before 50 Shades of Grey.
All
It
right.
was 50 Shades
Surprised
of
it's
Grey.
the same
I read
characters.
Yeah.
Stick around.
Yeah.
And she's not dead.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Nope.
But
And they breeze past that
Yeah, they
shit.
don't even really say
When I
like,
heard
what
the
necessarily
second-
happened in the tunnel.
Oh.
was
when
like
I
something
heard
you gotta
about the
explain that,
second
right?
one, I go, how are they making a second one when
They
she's
don't
dead?
show, and they don't
yeah.
show her dying.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just gunshots, right? In the tunnel.
No,
We
it was
didn't hear
a, it
gunshots.
was
Oh, we didn't
like
hear gunshots?
screeching or
Cum
something.
shots.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Oops. Forgot.
You guys watched a movie that's also time-based in its title.
Yes, we watch a musical because I saw it. Let me get the name up. Hold on.
I got it. It's called The Last 5 Years.
Thank you. That's how much I wanted to forget it. The last 5 years, it was a book, and then a Broadway play, and then a movie, which
Sounds like it should be tried and tested, and they should be able to make a pretty good adaptation.
I mean,
Please
like
continue.
some people may find it like a riveting story of like a married
Hey guys.
a couple meeting each other, getting married, and then ultimately getting divorced and not liking each other, and that's the whole movie of them fighting, and it switches between times. Like the time periods are different, and it can get very confusing where you're like, and I had to tell Tony, no, this has happened before this because of this. Like you actually have to like think about it.
Are they sing arguing?
Yes. Yes.
That
Yeah.
sounds awesome.
It does.
In theory, it does, but it makes you like, this guy is a horrible guy. Like they're trying to make you be like, oh, but it's like from both of their perspectives. But you're like, yeah, it's from both of their perspectives, and these,
Yeah.
and this, you know,
so
you
good.
this girl is also
Back to
being
Supergirl.
so. The whole plot is that the guy becomes a famous writer and he's successful, and she wants to be an actress and she's not becoming successul, and
Sounds
nobody's
like Love.
choosing her.
Is this
and
the
nobody's
the
choosing
Reacher
her.
story?
No, and as they because they get married, they like, and he's already like, I could have all these other girls. I could be with all these other girls, but no, I'm with her. I could be with all these, and then she's like, he's like, I don't know. She doesn't want to be a stay-at-home wife. She was like, I don't want to be one of those people that gets famous and I'm the wife. And then it just dissolves to him like fucking other bitches,
That's
like
crazy.
3 or 4 other in their bed while she's away at this acting camp. And like, I was like, this guy needs to die.
That
and
guy wasn't like throwing her out the door for acting
then he
camp.
wrote-
Be like, yeah, go.
Yeah, right.
and then he writes her a letter saying he's leaving her and leaves it on the thing and leaves her for another girl that was his publicist or something.
Wow.
And it makes you go like, this guy was
Is
an asshole.
awesome.
And the guy the guy who wrote this story,
My hero.
the guy who wrote the story was basing it on his actual relationship. Like this was all
sucks.
based to the point where she sued him because she was like, I didn't give you permission to use our story on
Bro,
the
now
live
you
TV.
fucking...
Like
You
we're-
ratted yourself
it was
out.
too
Yeah.
close. She goes, it was too close.
Did anyone
to the
know
real
that it was
thing.
based on him before she said that?
Wow.
I don't know. I don't know.
I'd be like, fuck. No,
But
no.
all I know is
Trying to
that
make it look
I was
fake.
like, this guy's all I know is like this guy was a real guy. Fuck this guy. This guy was he treated his wife like shit.
Yeah.
He did.
Apparently, he made all this money.
Yeah.
She was the one that was supporting
Look at
him
him
while he wasn't making. So she supported him while he wasn't making money, and then he started to get famous, and then he started acting different, and she was like, "What's going on?" Like she was like completely blindsided. So when you get into the beginning, you start at her being blindsided by the letter and being like,
Oh, it starts there?
it starts there, like you know.
Starts
what's
there and
gonna
it goes
happen,
backwards.
and then it goes backwards. Yeah.
Sort of.
Memento.
Yeah. Sort of. Yeah.
And I literally walked away, and then it's him leaving, and they walk away, and I was like, I wanted them to show like her finding happiness and like moving on, and they didn't do that.
She doesn't snap and kill him.
No, unfortunately not.
I wish she did. He deserved
That'd be hilarious.
What- so Rachel found this movie,
Yeah.
and she was like
TikTok.
on TikTok,
course.
TikTok.
and then she
Oh, and that whole argument that I found it, that whole musical part that I found it on TikTok, like it was a clip from it where she was arguing like he was leaving to go back to New York and it was her birthday and she was like, you're going to choose them over me. Like, and I'm like, oh.
But so she finds it and she's like, oh, I want to watch this movie. I'm like, do they sing the whole time? And then she's like, yeah, it's a musical. I'm like, okay. she puts it on. And the first scene of the movie, I'm like, Rachel's not going to like this movie. I'm thinking in my head already.
I'm watching, I'm like, oh, okay. Still watching it.
Was the singing good?
I mean, the singing was really good.
It had nothing to do with the singing. It was just the way they set the scene. Like, you could tell it's one of those movies that are going to end as a tragedy.
Like, you're like trying to be like, when you make a movie, you want to make both characters, like, especially if you're doing it from
At least somewhat likable.
Yeah, like both, you understand where they're coming from. At the end, I'm like, I understand if she left him, I would understand that. He was like, I need somebody to still love me. So I'm going to bang this girl that's been promoting me this whole time while my wife's,
Well, that happens a lot to people.
I know.
The Try Guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should have tried guys.
Yeah.
That's the lesson of the movie.
Trying of guys.
Game Grumps with Ross.
Oh, yeah, with the Jared guy.
Mm-hmm.
Pro Jared.
The worst.
Happens all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like, and they showed it was like different girl, different girl, different girl, different girl.
Are they good singers?
No, they weren't singing.
Yeah, they went, oh!
Yeah. They were on their back.
They didn't sing. They were just in the background as he was singing.
Oh.
It would translate.
What's the movie about?
The movie's about like their relationship that falling apart pretty much. And like the very beginning, it would be like really bright colors, and at the end, it was like
I think it's
dull.
only them singing the whole
How
movie.
many
right?
hours is this movie?
An hour.
It felt long. I don't know.
It's an hour and 34 minutes.
Yeah, it's like an hour.
It's an hour and 34 minutes of two people argue singing.
Argue singing.
They're not always arguing.
No, sometimes they're happy
It's like when they
singing.
first met.
I need to watch this fucking movie. Fuck.
You really don't.
I didn't want
Does
to.
sound good.
Now we have to.
I actually walked away from this movie angry,
It's
and
on
I was
Freevee.
like, and that's how it ends.
It was on Amazon Prime, too.
Him leaving her and him being like,
Prime Video, that's how we
singing
watched
to
it.
her
They're owned
past
by
self.
them.
And I'm like, you're still an asshole. You're leaving to be with this other girl. I'm not gonna feel. If you were just leaving because the marriage was like over and you weren't like fucking other bitches, I would get it. But there wasn't like a real reason why he was leaving her.
No, well, okay. In the beginning, it seemed like she was resentful of his success.
Whoa.
And then it kind of shifted where she wasn't resentful at all. She was just like, you left me alone at this party. Like, you went to go talk to these other people, and I'm standing there. I don't know anybody. And I'm standing there, like, that was their argument. And he's like, and then he became the petty person where he was like, well, if you weren't being such a bitch about it, like an asshole, where you're like, I don't feel bad for you.
Yeah. Just stop fucking other
So
people.
this guy's a writer.
Yeah. This guy's
And that's how eloquent
writer.
he speaks.
Word for word.
Bitch.
Eat dog shit,
Yeah.
bitch.
Poetry.
The
Modern
thing that
Shakespeare.
gets
How does he come up
the
with
thing
these
that
words?
gets me is I get where she was coming from. I'm like, I can relate to you because I can see you
bond.
wanting to be successful, and then your partner being really, really, really successful, and you not making it to the level that you want to. I can get how you can become resentful of that. That's understandable. His logic was not understandable. I was like, I don't know where you go from like being famous to fucking all these other bitches, and me, I'm supposed to feel bad for you during that scene where you're singing about that you just want to be loved, and that it doesn't matter if you're not with your wife, it's just you just want to be loved.
Well, isn't that the thing that people that end up cheating, they just have a weird thing that they...
Yeah, he was like, even if I'm not with somebody, I just have to
be.
be loved. And I'm like, but through the whole entire movie, he is looking at other women. Like, through the whole entire movie, where you're like, bro, you're just married and you're looking at another woman like immediately after.
Well, that's the problem. They don't have an open relationship.
Yeah,
in
that is a
marriage.
problem.
So that's what they should have had, and all their problems would have been solved.
Every time.
That's it. That's all you needed, apparently.
Dunzo.
This movie might be better with ads. We might watch it on Freevee.
It does have ads. It does have ads. It does have
Oh,
ads.
on
Even on
Prime?
Prime?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so
they
we're
finally implemented that? Wow.
Yeah.
fine. That sucks.
That's
Yeah.
gross.
Yeah.
It was like I watched this through ads. It was. I wanted a
it's 2
musical.
hours.
I love musicals.
Yeah.
I like musicals.
That's probably why it
It's
felt
just-
so long.
Yeah, because the ad ends and you're back to singing.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be watched continuous, and you're like, what the fuck? Oh, singing. We're back
Way
here.
to start the new year. That's what we watched that night, and I was like,
Wow.
this is the first and last time I am watching anything that TikTok TikTok suggest for me because
Well, you almost did Saltburn.
we almost
Yeah,
did
Saltburn is another
We almost
TikTok
did
movie.
Saltburn.
Everybody raves about that movie.
Yeah.
Watch our other podcast for our review.
Whoa.
Whoa. Editor's note.
Good plug.
Time for a space Zambonie.
That was my review of that movie.
Yeah.
I was took off surprised because she's such a
liked
good
it.
singer and they're such good singers. It was just like, I don't know.
Wow.
I was kind of made me. I went to bed angry.
Ooh.
So just
I'm just actually
What time is
thirsty.
it?
I'm thirsty too. I wish I brought it, but it's over there.
Oh, you didn't bring it?
No.
thirsty o'clock.
It is
Oh.
Oh, Hi, guys.
11:40.
No, if you want it to be, it can be.
that doesn't matter to me. Is it that time?
We're at this point of the show where we could basically like. There's a lot of things that like checking out that like shows that haven't had their season finales yet. They're like partway through. It's like I have thoughts, but I don't know like if it's worth like doing now or wait till it's over. Like I'm going strong on Tulsa King. That show's already ended actually, but I got two measly little episodes left.
Nice.
But I was just like, we like talking about Sylvester Stallone. He's a pretty interesting guy, and so I just always just like I could talk about Tulsa King all day long, probably.
Did it get better?
Let's.
I think the show is really entertaining.
Okay.
But when I say it's entertaining, I mean I have fun watching it.
Okay. So it's supposed to be a serious show, but you have fun watching it.
Yeah,
Does the show make you want to buy a horse?
I bought 5.
They're in my
Oh.
backyard.
Why is that bad?
No, I think
Okay.
that's
Did
the
you
perfect amount of horse.
brush the hair?
And feed them apples.
Oh, and sugar
You didn't do
cubes?
that?
Whoa.
Yeah, it cost me 5 wizard robes, 3 scarves.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And you wouldn't guess how many turbans. I'm not wearing those. I had to sell them. I'm talking about Hogwarts, of course. I'm not talking about
Right.
Hogwarts Legacy. See the last episode of Pseudo Adults for that.
Editor's notes.
Yeah, out of context, it sounds bad. Okay. So, as we all know from our a prior recording, there's been a Sylvester Stallone reality series where he has a daughter, and he got the daughter to be in the Tulsa King show. It's like, might have some mild spoilers. I mean, it's a totally watchable show if you ever want to watch it. Is that okay?
Yeah, good.
We know that he got his daughter to act in the show. One of them. So I thought that there was, before you start the show, I'm like, oh, she's going to play his daughter on the show. He implies that he has a kid. He's been in prison for like 25 years. He got out and he's still, linked with the mob and stuff. He's trying to do something with his life. Apparently just keep doing the same thing, but in Tulsa, Oklahoma instead of in New York. But no, she's just, his daughter just plays some like waitress that works at a restaurant. And I was like, okay, well, maybe they're just trying to like fill in the void of like until they actually show his actual daughter. Like they basically show up in the same episode.
Oh.
Like his actual like the character's daughter and then Stallone's actual daughter. And they're completely. I don't know why they introduced her character basically because unless. In the final 2 episodes, she gets kidnapped and he has to rescue this girl that he, whatever reason, drove from the restaurant she was working on her last date to buy a horse for her.
Okay.
That's what he did. He's like, hey, you like horses? And she's like, yeah, I love horses.
Get my face.
Yeah.
Horses are my life.
I mean, he doesn't drive himself.
I love
He's got
horses.
someone who drives him.
Yeah, that way you get free hands.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're a classy lady. Yeah, actually, he was calling her a girl, but he's like, a woman.
Well, oh my god. Okay, hold on. I talk with my hands, and I love talking about horses. You were going to say something.
I was, but
I saw the process. I even switched to you. I was like, he's about to say something. But then I saw you go.
You filtered yourself.
a little bit, yeah.
The villain of the show is like this British, Scottish, Irish guy who's just kind of like there and evil and international. There was a scene where there's this woman who's been an informant for like the FBI, and she was like, they just killed my I don't even remember husband or something.
Horse?
Same thing. They killed my horse husband. There were no horses in the show until like the last episode, and then all of a sudden it's the horse show.
Wow.
And there's a stable, and Sylvester Stallone's about to get it on with his second woman of the series, and she like owns the horse stable.
Oh.
She's a woman in business. Anyways, so the whole time, hold on, something wholesome's happening.
Wholesome King.
I don't. Hi.
Whoa! It looks like somebody had some chocolate.
Want to say hi?
Yeah.
Okay.
The neighbor was knocking on the door. He thought it was you, and he went, "I'm coming, Dad. I'm coming." He opened the door. He ran downstairs.
Hi, AJ.
Oh, you being all
look
shy?
AJ, how old are you? Whoa.
You wash
You wash your hands.
Good job.
Yeah, bro.
Is that a Hogwarts shirt? What is that?
It is.
It's a Quidditch like jacket.
Oh.
Put the hood up. It's got the glasses.
Call back to the last.
Hey, do you want to be Super AJ? No. Okay.
No.
AJ,
How old are you?
Aw.
AJ,
Age is just a number.
what about the Street Sharks?
Agree.
Whoa, Street
Kyle
Sharks are
knows
where
the
it's at.
street sharks?
Street Sharks are sick.
Who's your favorite street shark?
This isn't okay.
Aww.
Why are you so
Is it Jeffrey?
I don't know.
Jeffrey the shark.
I heard he owns an island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they released a whole bunch of documents of him.
Yep.
Why are you covering your face?
Are you dabbing?
You ready to come back to Mommy, AJ? Say thank you for letting me on. Say thank you.
Nope, he's not gonna say it.
I just come to
AJ, can you say
the
Tulsa
realization
King?
that when he's 30.
Yeah! He got us back on topic.
Yeah.
Speaking of Tulsa King, he's gonna bang this woman. He works at this. The one's a stable. Anyway, yeah. This woman's being informant to the FBI, and then the evil Scottish English guy, unclear accent, walks in. The bald man with the goatee.
Unclear accent.
I think he's Scottish, but if I'm wrong, I don't want to be super offensive. But he's evil, so he was just like, she's like messing with like a knife, and he's like, oh, it's like, is he gonna stab her? I'm like, no, he's playing with that knife too long. And then he's like putting a necklace on her. I'm like, oh, he's gonna choke her to death.
Oh.
And this woman completely didn't expect him to choke her to death. And I was just
Oh.
like, okay, so
Okay.
he's the villain, a bald Scottish man with a goatee. It's like he's the one who's like got the criminal organization.
Is he Shrek?
Maybe.
He's got layers.
Yeah, he's a complex character. He hasn't killed off his.
It must be Shrek.
Is he green?
He does live in a swamp.
Does
Does he
have a
wear
friend?
glasses?
Does he have a beard?
And you guess who? It's a mystery.
Does he have a talking donkey?
Does he live in the swamp? Does he live in the swamp?
Just said yes.
Swamp of wherever this is
The
located.
Swamp of Dreams.
Swamp of Oklahoma.
Swamp of Oklahoma.
Oklahoma ass, yeah.
Oh,
Swamp ass.
Whole ass. The swamp of Oklahoma.
You guys have been continuing watching Reacher.
Yeah.
It's only in season 1 of
Relative.
2, though. I need to say something.
Yes, go on.
I don't know why I came across this. I think it's because of you guys, mainly Tony, because he's the one who's like the first of us to start watching Reacher. It started showing up in like my Google News,
Oh, really?
and it was a Forbes article, which is definitely everyone's go-to for TV critics.
Of course.
It said I could send you the article title, but I don't want to spoil anything. And it was vague, and I had no clue what it was talking about, so I didn't retain anything if I ever watched the show.
Okay.
And it said, I said Streaker. I don't know. Reacher season 2 just became one of the worst shows in all.
Really? Oh.
But like I said,
Yeah, it's
I don't think it was anything legitimate. I just feel like someone was just like, you know what would be fun today? Just take a giant shit on this for no reason.
Oh, man.
But
Interesting.
It was really funny just to see that article on my feed. I'm like, what did I do to deserve this?
That's why it's still number 1 in Prime right now, right?
Everyone hates it.
Yeah, of course.
that's how it works.
Yeah.
Well, if you keep watching it, it starts to suck. Just I've only seen one episode so far.
Yeah.
so-
I'll let you know if it does.
I'd like it if it turns into Batwoman.
Oh, my God.
It's got the guy that's in Titans, right?
Yeah, Alan Richardson.
Yeah.
Richardson.
And he's equally like, I feel like the same personality translates into the show.
As Hank, as when he's Hank.
He's a strung out druggie, is Hank.
Yeah, Hanky's a druggie.
Yeah, but
Is that personality?
minus the
Seals and
drug.
Blue Mountain
It's
State.
Just doing
Yeah,
drugs.
yeah.
minus the druggy thing. That's his personality.
Did you ever watch Blue Mountain State?
Blue Mountain State.
I've seen
heard
some of it. Yeah.
That show's hilarious.
That's really funny,
got
yeah.
him in it. That.
Really funny. Yeah.
Everyone's like, "Oh, this is his breakout role. This is his
No.
breakout role for this guy." But he's in so many things.
So
yeah.
established.
Like, you
Yeah.
can't get him out of shit.
Yeah, make him stop.
It is good though, from what I've seen.
Right. Yeah.
It's interesting. It has like a plot.
What?
Whoa.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I only saw 2 episodes and I was like, "Who's that? What are they doing? Who's that?"
You started in the middle.
Like,
You
yeah,
see the muscles and you're like,
I do go. It gets changed at one point, and I'm like,
Per episode.
Probably. Yeah. Because Alex also got to see a
Yeah.
scene of that.
And
it changed. I'm like,
right away, I was like, I see what's happening. Like, Tony, is this steroids?
Yes.
I actually
Yes, it
asked
is.
the same. I actually asked the same thing. I'm like, Tony, is that steroids?
Yes.
Like, very
Yes.
much so.
Very much.
And I asked if the other guy was on steroids, and Tony's like, "Come the fuck on, Alex."
Oh yeah, the prison seat. Yeah.
Just say, yeah, that's a guy in
He's
steroids
like
who
the
doesn't
skinny little
work
white
out.
guy.
what if he is?
Tony said
trying his
no.
best.
What if it worked the reverse for him, but he still has tiny scrotes?
It makes him small.
Yeah. Oh,
Small
It shrunk him.
soldier steroids.
unless he got the reverse of everything and has huge cojones.
Whoa.
Oh.
He's like, I can't walk around.
I don't know. I was just looking up Alan Richardson, and I went past his acting roles, went to like where he appears as himself, like on other non-acting shows.
Uh-huh.
You know, his oldest appearances, at least as himself.
What?
2004,
Mickey Mouse Club?
American Idol.
Whoa!
What?
American Idol.
What?
Season 3, episode 1, first show, first recap. I wonder if he was like, let's do a recap of what's
Huh.
happening.
Oh.
I honestly don't know. Do you think Ryan Seacrest would do that shit?
Yeah. That's
What's he
interesting.
doing there?
Wow.
Get him out of there.
Breakout role. What can I say? Okay.
That's interesting.
So, hey guys, welcome to the Optimism Corner.
And welcome to the Optimism Corner. This song
Oh,
changes
welcome to
every
EP
single
Games.
time. Welcome
This song-
to the Optimism Corner. This
Copy
show is never going to...
Copy that.
Yeah.
Hi, guys. So I have some facts for you. No specific theme.
Random facts.
There is no muscles in your fingers.
What?
Their function is controlled by the muscles
The
in your palms and your arms.
Huh.
Yeah.
Never thought about it.
Well, now you know.
Just flesh.
Oh no.
You never resected
right.
a cadaver and exposed the muscles and had to study them?
No.
No.
Me
You know
neither.
what? Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, there isn't any muscles in the hand.
No.
The fingers, huh?
He's got
Yeah, that's-
joints and
Yeah, that's it. The tendons and the joints and the bones.
Wow. That's
That's
wild.
it, all muscle in the...
He's like, I know what I'll be doing the rest of the day.
Yeah. Just staring at my hands.
On a brief note of that, there's a Italian restaurant in a town near me, and my wife and I were walking past it, and I was like, "Did you see the lit up sign?" And she was like, "No, why?" I'm like, "I think you need to just walk back." It's like everyone in the restaurant probably saw us like walk back because I told her to, and it's because there was a lit up one of these.
Oh my god.
Mamma mia!
Mamma mia.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Benissimo.
There are no muscles in that.
Yes,
No
no
muscles.
muscles.
Fuck.
This
Wow.
takes no effort. The hardest working muscle in your body is the heart. It pumps more than 2,000 gallons of blood a day and beats more than 2.5 million times in a 70-year lifespan.
Wow.
Make us look bad, huh?
Yeah.
Stop it, heart.
Unless you have a heart unless you have a heart defect that makes your heart beat irregularly. AFib.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah, or heart block,
Yeah. Something like that.
or
Bundle branch block.
oh yeah.
I'm
Or
glad
no
that the
heart.
new watches now tell you what kind of AFib. They don't diaggnose you, but it says you have like 0 0.2%
Wakanda aphid.
of aphid this week.
Yeah, it alerts you, and you're like, stop bothering me.
But it tells you that it doesn't alert you if you're having a stroke or a heart attack. It can't tell you
Can't
that.
do that.
It's not there yet, but
That's what it tells you. It
Someday.
says the aphid will
Next
not
year.
tell you if you have aphid.
what it
Like, you
should
have to
do
be
is it should
diagnosed.
like find your vein, snake a little catheter inside of you, so you always have like a detector, so it can always detect that. And
It's too late when they detect it. You only have like 20
I'm saying
minutes.
this could be the future of it.
True.
I think so. I think it could have tunnel technology
Yeah.
into the
It tells me when my heartbeat is too high, though.
inferior vena cava.
Like it alerts me when it gets too high. Like sometimes I'll be walking and I'll have like 100 and something heartbeat.
What's wrong
Like just generally walking, and they'll be
Are
like,
you dying?
or I'll be sitting and have
It doesn't.
100.
I mean, my wife says, "Are you walking right now?" And I'd be like, "Yeah."
No, mine goes if I'm sitting still and not like if I'm not moving, and I have like 104 heartbeats.
Yeah, why is
Do you
it
have
doing that?
anxiety?
It probably, yeah.
Well, there you go.
But the watch doesn't
me
know that, so
regularly.
the watch is like it's an alert just saying your
Why is my
heartbeat's
pulse
kind of
so
high.
fast?
It
Make me
keeps
more
a record of it. It keeps a track of like how many high heartbeats you had in like a day.
All day for me.
All day, not all the time for me. Sometimes I'm like, oh, okay.
All right, so Optimism Corner.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Oh, snap.
Crackle pop.
Well, we got our Optimism Corner facts. We talked more about Reacher. Sounds like we did everything we need to do. So before we all head out and eat our gigantic bowls of cereal to enjoy the rest of our day,
Pizza.
Protein cereal.
I wish you all well. We've reached the end. Perhaps a certain noise could happen.
Whoa. Was that the noise?
It was.
The ending woga, everybody! Everybody hear that?
Woga.
Woga! 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 Woga!
I'm Rachel.
I'm Tony! Woga! Woga! Woga!
We're Pseudo Adults.
Woga! Woga!